Well, I mean, the fact that Mindfreak have already played 9 maps in 2 series, you got to question the stamina. You want to back the boys, but they've got not just the first best of 7 to play, but a second one to boot. And I mean, that is an exhaustive gauntlet run. So you got to hope that whatever they did in the break, whatever they've been doing now, is they just pace themselves.
Yeah, pace themselves because they've got a lot of maps to get through. So ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look at the 7 maps here for our grand final of the ANZ HCS Regional Finals. We are going to be starting it out on Streets once again here, Momo, with a Strongholds, and then if we get all the way towards the end, ending it with a Slayer.
You know what my eyeballs are exactly looking at. That Oddball live fire game is going to go hard. I cannot wait to see exactly what Slayz does on that map, because we saw him earlier playing on live fire. He is an absolute beast. Same goes to BZIIRK. Like, there are some power players on the Chiefs lineup.
There are some power players in the server, and I am so glad that it is these 2 juggernauts that are going to be going head-to-head in a full best of 7. So 2 famous faces right now to take you guys through the grand final. I'll leave it in the capable hands of SSJ4 and Bluey.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one, welcome all. We are in the grand finals for the ANZ HCS Regional. 2 juggernauts on your main stage right now with a potential bracket reset on the line. Will the Chiefs take it home, or will Mindfreak prove everyone here wrong? What do we have on our hands, Justin?
Oh, Bluey, you're just a big old orange ball of energy. You're getting me hyped up. Grand final situation. This event has just been smacked onto the calendar of our HCS roadmap. We've been waiting for it, we've been yearning for it, and now is the time. We're finally here, all the way to the grand finals. Chiefs versus Mindfreak. It's all going down at DreamHack Melbourne, Margaret Court Arena. Flood in. This is where you want to be.
Everything is stacked right now for these teams. Chiefs, all they need to do is take home 4 of these maps, but Mindfreak have to reset this bracket if they want a chance at the big prize right in front of them now. Jumping on with BZIIRK already off the cusp. Madsy picking up a kill onto Junior. 2 members of Mindfreak make that 3 go down as BZIIRK rushes in for those rockets. Picked off by a member of Mindfreak, but they go 4 down straight off the break.
Chiefs with a wonderful opening there, able to scoop up those rockets that were dropped by BZIIRK temporarily there. Triple cap in effect early on for the Chiefs, coming out of the gate hot like a hound.
Already Mindfreak immediately shut down, pushing up driveway, but weren't able to connect any of those kills. Rockets in the hands of Slayz as he picks up a double. 2 for 2 right now. 3 members of Mindfreak go down. The push coming in from Madsy. The Shark hunting for blood as he takes down Deano.
Triple cap is still there. Mindfreak a little bit slow to start. You can't be doing that in the grand finals. The Chiefs, they're already on a 60-point run, Bluey. And here comes Madsy, the clean house. Benjy trying to stay alive, and he goes down. It's all Chiefs so far.
Those points on the board ticking up more and more in Chiefs' favour as Mindfreak really struggling to find the footing on this current map. Deano with the red gun trying to challenge Madsy, but he is no match for the man, the myth, the legend himself. Triple cap now ensuing once again for Chiefs.
I mean, Madsy, what's more can you say about the man? He's 4-0 and a 91-point run and climbing for the Chiefs.
We are seeing Chiefs a definitive hold right now, taking on players on Pink Street. 3 members of the Chiefs go down. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first we've seen so far. BZIIRK dancing around this pillar. Unfortunately, Benjy is the one to take the cake away from him. Bulldog in his hands as well, able to take those CQC fights. The C point is ticking up in their favor as well. A potential triple cap as the A point goes more in favor of the Chiefs. Chiefs capture A, but it doesn't matter. Mindfreak now the one ticking up those points, but they have a bit of ground to make up for.
They certainly do. Chiefs in full control, about to flip over. B racking up even more points. Benjy doing what he can, but BZIIRK shutting him down. Deano now with the rockets, still with 1 more. Mindfreak finally responding, grabbing themselves 2 hills.
Deano, 1 rocket in the bank, could result in a single kill confirmed or potentially a double. depending on how he decides to play his cards. Looks like so unsteady as he picks out Tyres. Ninjestics in the back picks up Beastn. That rocket does not connect. In fact, it does, taking out those shields. 4 members of Chiefs immediately go down. A triple cap looking like on the board for Mindfreak.
Mindfreak shaken but not stirred. They've responded with a triple cap of their own. The Chiefs, they've got a roughly 60-point lead, but with a triple cap, that's quickly going to disappear. That's 2 dead for the Chiefs. Mindfreak on a bit of a tear, Bluey.
4 members once again down from the Chiefs. This is the second 4-man clear that we've seen. And look at Deano peeking heaven, immediately watching those be spawns, making sure to put enough pressure on them as possible. The calls come out. All 4 members of Chiefs spawning around B, but the pincer maneuver comes in from Mindfreak as we see Ninjestics just sitting over balcony, putting in that long-range damage. Benjy picking off BZIIRK. Deano picking off Slayz. The one-shot challenge doesn't connect it. Madsy is the one who comes out on top, but 3 members of Chiefs falling. Mindfreak coming out above it all.
Benjy, last alive, man's best friend in his hands, moving on through. Benjy, he's been showing up all tournament long, hasn't had a bad game. Here he is on main stage in the grand finals, looking to close things out.
Mindfreak picking up the pace right now as they tie the score, but 4 members of the Chiefs pull through to Arcade, capturing that B point, having A as well. The points will now swing in their favor. You can see Junior over Cafe side, getting a pick onto Slayz, looking to touch A, just to break it up just that little bit. The points are ever more ticking up in Chiefs' favor. Junior on the back foot, falling back to Benjy and Deano, giving him that support. Deano does fall, but Junior manages to pick Madsy. Benjy, Junior picking up kills. 3 member of Chiefs go down, and Benjy, 4 member of Chiefs go down as Benjy secures the rockets.
That's 2 strongholds in the favor of Mindfreak 2. Looks like they're about to close things out. Here comes the trip cap, boom! And the rocket goes in for the Benjy, padding those stats.
Triple cap right now for Mindfreak. Double kill for Benjy, looking for a 3rd. Challenges BZIIRK for the 4. Triple kill on B point. Triple cap as well. The points eking up more and more in Mindfreak's hands.
That Father's Day buff in full effect for Benjy from Mindfreak. They've taken the lead. The Chiefs were so hot out of the start, but Mindfreak have bounced back hard. Slayz last alive in the B stronghold, trying to clear things out.
Chiefs returning all the favours by taking control of B right now, looking to capture A as well as they've locked down the members of Mindfreak in their spawn. C-Tram, Junior deciding to peek over Catwalk, taking a couple of shots himself. Ninjestics pushing up Tyres, a challenge onto Slayz, but Slayz shots proving too powerful. He has to back down. A 1-for-1 trade right now. BZIIRK taking out Ninjestics. BZIIRK taking out Benjy. Deano trading out with BZIIRK. It's 2 for 2. 50% of the scoreboard down. Beastn, though, in the background picks off Deano, and that's the Chiefs up in kills.
Look at Junior. He's just not letting Madsy have it. Communicating with Benjy. They're not able to stay alive, but Benjy coming in with the cleanup. And look at this. This B stronghold, such a linchpin for this map and game time. But that's 3 dead for Mindfreak. Chiefs pouncing on them.
Mindfreak go 3 down now, and with that a triple cap will ensue for the Chiefs. Control in their hands, and these points are going to start bleeding in the favor of the Blue Chiefs. As they look over now, BZIIRK, Madsy and Slayz picking up a kill for themselves, and BZIIRK in possession of that red gun. 4 members of Mindfreak go down.
4 dead, triple cap Chiefs. They're looking dangerous, they're looking deadly, and Madsy has got fresh rockets.
Madsy fresh rockets now, lobs one down in Arcade as 3 members of Mindfreak there. He spots the player out in plants, immediately confirming his kill, but taking the double nade damage as Junior ekes in, picks up a double. Benjy following up, helping him with that 3rd. BZIIRK, last one alive on B, and the challenge onto Benjy. Perfect 3 with the red gun.
Oh, BZIIRK with those perfect crispy shots there, Bluey, incredible. The scoreline, 40 points the difference in favor of the Chiefs. Slayz, he's been slaying out all weekend, and now it's time to close things out for him. Father Benjy doing everything that he can, but that's lots of players on both sides of the arena going down. Slayz grabbing himself another one, but Junior responds instantly with the cleanup.
Chiefs right now very much ahead on the scoreline, and points keep ticking up more and more their favor. Mindfreak making the rotation for B, having A as well, as Junior takes enough damage to have to make him tuck tail and run. Once again, Mindfreak in possession of A and B, hoping to clean out this score.
Junior things have slowed down a little bit. It's just been so hectic, but it looks like both teams are taking the time to get the communication cleaned up, make a few adjustments, but Chiefs, again, with the dominant strongholds.
Chiefs right now, 230 and 231, mere moments away from securing this first map. However, Mindfreak have something to say about it. C point capture in Mindfreak camp. It's about to flip the tables though. So close Chiefs were to capturing A, but they immediately get shut down off of it. Ninjestics taking the melee challenge onto Slayz. Slayz has an answer for him though as he picks him up off in the background. More and more points falling into Mindfreak's favor, but as Chiefs capture A, they regain control over the map. About 10 seconds remaining.
And looks like Chiefs are poised to take this one out. Slayz finding himself Ninjistic. Triple cap is going to be in effect. Chiefs are going to take map 1. They do it. And map number 1, Chiefs, Bluey.
Map number 1 in favor of Chiefs. For so long, it looked like Mindfreak was on the counterbalance. Point for point, they were giving the Chiefs every answer that they needed. And in the Slay category, Mindfreak were absolutely popping off. Chiefs, though, showing their expertise, years and years of experience, being on teams, playing on lands, and this is where they all comes down and put it into effect.
Certainly, but we're only one map into it. We've got a best of 7 to play, potentially 2, Bluey, if we had our way. I know everyone watching from home, everyone in the arena, they want to see 2 full series. They're not ready to go home just yet.
1 map for the Chiefs. Already in tow, the scoreboard telling such a story. The Chiefs were held down, pinned down for so long. They came back ever so decisively. You could see the statistics there, especially during that mid-game. Mindfreak were on a slaying rampage, but Chiefs weren't concerned with that. They just consistently opted for keeping their eyes on the score. They were playing the macro game. They would rather trade out points on the board than kills overall. They weren't concerned with the overall wipes, they just wanted footing on the map.
They certainly did, and the control that they maintained with those triple caps as well. I mean, golf clap to them, because triple caps can be so tough to maintain. You really need to be rotating and have your communication on point.
Absolutely, Justin. It is incredibly hard, though, for Mindfreak. They felt as though their backs were up against the wall, especially in the latter part of this series. They had the triple caps on lock themselves. We saw 3 times in a row they were able to completely exterminate members of Chiefs. This being one in particular, 4 members of the Chiefs go down in the blink of an eye while Mindfreak were on control of that triple hill cap. They got so many points up on the board, but Chiefs immediately after that 3rd 4-man wipe, they snapped into it. They got the communication on lock and immediately bounced back, just taking the Chiefs Mindfreak blow for blow.
Now, let's set our sights onto map number 2. Slayer on Recharge. Now, both of these teams have Slayers. They can all do it. You got Father Benjy, you got Junior, and then on the other side, you got Slayz, Madsy. They can all do it. I could just rattle off 8 gamer tags. They're all beasts.
They are absolutely, incredible to see how they've performed all throughout today. The Chiefs have a lot of pressure. They have a lot of expectations on them overall. They were dropping maps to Divine Mind so frequently over in our Open and Pro series. But they have an answer. They're coming out on top. Even in scrims, Divine Mind were the ones that are coming out on top. But right now, the Chiefs are the ones that are on stage. They are the reigning champions. And Mindfreak have it against them. They want to take this away. The reverse sweep is entirely possible, but Mindfreak have a lot of work in their hands as we head over into map 2.
Yeah, starting things off with Deano from #GetFreak. Moving on through. Couple of players already fallen down. Eyes on the bottom mid area. Madsy down there. Deano locked in, stalking his next victim. And both teams getting little picks here and there. Deano still waiting for that pink miss you promised, by the way, mate. There were only a few games left. Last chance. But Slayz, he's got the camo.
Slayz, during that, do-si-do that both teams did during the very early stages of that map, managed to secure himself the camo. Such a decisive play right now. He managed to just go through top mid, completely uncontested, wrap up into gold, take out members of Mindfreak. 3 members of Mindfreak go down near immediately.
Certainly do. Things are so tight and intense already, and the game has just started. 2 kills splitting these two teams right now, and both of them not wanting to give up that first pick.
Considering there is so much on the line right now, Justin, it would not surprise me at all if we were in for a very long Slayer game. Slayz, though, being the one on top, taking out that double kill. Unfortunately, he goes down on single stack himself. Oh, my lord. Madsy across the map. The Shark is absolutely on the loose right now. He's got all the support from his teammates as well as they go about to take this collapse. Over on Hydro, looking around this top tower position, just keeping the angles as much as possible. The rotation, you can see Madsy flick back and forth has already been called. There are going to be players looking from C long into top A, just enough to distract him, get him out of scope as much as possible, so he has to make a rotation himself.
Madsy playing that perfectly there, but it does look like the Mindfreak push is coming in. Multiple Chiefs players falling. Madsy last one in gold, and the push comes in from Benjy, able to take him down, clearing things out. That shock off is looking, is give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Then's mine, into his hands, and he's ready to get some clips.
Benjy very snappy on getting that shock rifle into his own hands, looking to clean up a kill, but BZIIRK in the background, getting 2 on Ninjestics and Junior, the man himself, BZIIRK, the absolute monster that reigns on the Chiefs right now. Benjy just looking over on C-Long. Slayz once again has camo, challenging Deano down in gold pipes, but he eats the nades, doesn't quite come out on top of that, but BZIIRK has his back.
Certainly does. Throwing out a grenade on his own. Scoreline is practically tied up. Multiple players on both teams falling, 17-17. BZIIRK now shooting down blue pipes, able to clean up Ninjestics with the help with Slayz. Red pipes. BZIIRK, he's hot-blooded, always seeing red when he gets on the main stage.
BZIIRK jumping up battery plat right now, just looking to do a bit of surveillance, getting a couple of shots there onto Junior. Beastn picking up 2 with a grenade and a stick. Benjy has something to say about that though as he takes him out with a headshot with his VR. 2 members of Chiefs go down quite briefly. Mindfreak all 4 up and they are spawning in A, taking the fight to Chiefs in gold pipes.
Both these teams just neck and neck so far. Every time one responds, the other one back. But BZIIRK with a doubles kill and a killing spree. 5 kills without dying. BZIIRK showing up. He's 10-5.
BZIIRK going on an absolute tear. We love to see this man perform. One of the most vocal members on the Chiefs roster. A player that when he is switched on will destroy anyone in his path.
Now Ninjestics responding with a double kill of his own though, Bluey. So Mindfreak bring things back. It's a 1-kill game, 0-kill game in fact. And we're approaching that every critical halfway point, Bluey. Things might start really taking off, or we might just trade our kills to the 50 mark.
Deano right now, sitting top tower, picks up a point onto Madsy, spotting BZIIRK out with the commando rifle and taking him out as well. Junior in the background giving him an assist there. Slayz jumping up to tower, trying to control, but he is outmatched and on his own. Junior in the background getting a nice grenade kill. BZIIRK, Madsy both picking up kills themselves. 3 members of Mindfreak go down. Deano is the last one left, and he gets taken down as well. 4 members down from Mindfreak.
Wow, I mean, all of that action, Bluey, and you think that one of the teams would be starting to take things back, but every time one player makes an awesome play, and someone across the stage makes an awesome play back, it's just back and forth, it's a seesaw.
Right now, Mindfreak have a couple of awesome plays to make up for those. They are currently 3 points down. We've seen it happen all too many times. Once the Chief managed to get a lead, they keep pushing that out further and further. Still 3 points the difference. Oh my lord, Madsy, turn around, instant commando shot, securing himself another kill. The pressure onto Deano. Deano needs to back down at top gold, throwing out a grenade. Ninjestics does well for himself to pick up 2, but Madsy chasing, killing spree for him.
Killing spree for him, and that killing spree is just what the Chiefs needed to bloat out that scoreline just a little bit. Now with a 4-kill lead, they've been neck and neck this entire time. How will Mindfreak respond?
Mindfreak right now looking to lock it in a little bit, change the pace of the game. They have a split, 2 gold, 2 up top elevator. You can see Deano taking a fight down on the bottom Mangler wall as well. Ninjestics trying to get those long range shots out on Madsy. Can't quite finish the one-shot champion there though. Slayz cleaning up Ninjestics. You can see Benjy right now, position top pipe. Deano in the background, picking up a double, but Madsy and BZIIRK are the ones to use the pincer movement.
They are having a quick peek at the scoreline. BZIIRK 18 and 10, slaying out on the Chiefs roster. When you've got so many monstrous players sitting next to you, Harley Duran turning up on the main.
BZIIRK is absolutely the man turning up right now, Justin. I couldn't agree more. Watching his POV was absolutely thrilling. You know, BZIIRK, Ali, he's a man who has so much behind him, so much history. His history throughout Halo 5 and then coming into Infinite, he has been an absolute force, and it seems like him being on the Chiefs roster right now is absolutely incredible.
He is one of those players that just gasses his teammates up. He has a lot of confidence in himself, but he has more confidence in his teammates. He will always give them praises before himself. Madsy now with that shot.
Oh, there
right
you
in
go.
the face of Benjy. See you later, son. There's your present for Father's Day.
5 kills left to go for the Chiefs to be able to take another map away from the hands of Mindfreak. A lot of slowdown right now as Mindfreak unfortunately are trapped in a top tower C-plat hold. Madsy right now trying to get some nice shots out across the map. Can't connect with the head though. Deano though caught out. He's caught lacking on top of triple stacks. Benjy picking up a plasma grenade kill. And unfortunately, Madsy gets shut down top glass as well. 3 kills left for Chiefs in this map.
I mean, Mindfreak, they're in a little bit of trouble. Chiefs very close to closing this one out, Bluey. But Madsy grabbing himself a pick. Beastn with the second. 49 kills. They only need one more. Ninjestics caught a little bit weak there. Junior grabbing himself one. 9-kill game. Chiefs only need one, Bluey.
Chiefs are going to be on the hunt right now. Benjy, top glass, Ninjestics, Deano, no! Taking the challenge on BZIIRK, who was popping off so stallionly through that game. And now he just takes it all the way. Another map for the Chiefs.
The Chiefs. Mindfreak, they were holding on. However, they just couldn't keep up. The Chiefs, they started out a couple of kills in front. 4 kills in front, bloated it out to 10, and they were able to close things out there. Mindfreak well fought, but Chiefs looking a bit too strong that time, Bluey.
As soon as it got to that late game position, the Chiefs were just blowing out that scoreline. You had Madsy making these incredible picks with the shock rifle, those instant kills. There was no way for any member on Mindfreak to react to the damage that Madsy was laying out on the map. You know, what do? Do you focus all your efforts on trying to take down that one player, or do you really focus your efforts on just trying to recoup your losses as much as possible?
I don't know, Bluey, but I'd love to be in the ears of the Mindfreak guys right now. Mantis, the coach, the most experienced coach that we have here at this event for ANZ Halo. And if anyone's going to rally the troops, it's going to be him. And going through some of these highlights, it was the BZIIRK and Slayz show.
That was absolutely BZIIRK's game through and through. Not only was he taking incredible 1v1 challenges, but he was always on the back line of his teammates, making sure to support them with the damage necessary to keep securing kill after kill. BZIIRK is just, I couldn't sing his praises enough during that game because he has such a history of being such a main slayer throughout any team that he's on. We haven't really seen him turn up throughout this entire weekend, but this is the map and the time for him to do it, and that's exactly how he performed.
Absolute perfection from these boys. And Madsy, look at that. God, disgusting. Spit it out. Can't swallow that. Ridiculous.
Again, as I said before, Justin, it was those late game shock rifle kills. You know, that's exactly what he needed to do in those situations. Such high pressure. A Slayer, you know, Mindfreak have pushed other teams to the brink. We've had how many 50 to 49 Slayers just go back to back over and over again? That's not what Chiefs are here for anymore. They just want to make sure that they can push this out as quickly as possible. They want to wrap it up. They want to go home. They want to take their trophy and reclaim their throne. So well fitting and put together. you know, it's quite clear, you know, you guys are in the first place running to take this all out.
Listen, I think my crystal ball was just broken that day when we were talking about the prediction there. Forgive me, but we do have players in seats, so hopefully we'll be able to launch into the next map very shortly, ladies and gentlemen. Margaret Court Arena, DreamHack Melbourne, last series of the day, grand finals at HCS DreamHack.
Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just joining us now, this is in fact the grand final. Chiefs are all but 2 maps away from taking the trophy and the glory home, well as Mindfreak have the monumental task of creating a bracket reset scenario, and we would be going into another set of 7 maps. Mindfreak backs up against the wall right now. If they lose this match, there's only 1 map left to go before it's done. Today is over. They are sent home in 2nd place, and they have told us time and time again, very explicitly, they're here for first.
Absolutely they are. There is no Championship Monday, Bluey. There's only Championship Sunday. No second chances, launching things off, and we're on board with Deano.
Deano right now looking top mid, eyes on that S7, giving Benjy as much cover as possible as they take a challenge onto BZIIRK. 2 members of Mindfreak go down. BZIIRK goes down himself, only marking 1 for the Chiefs, and Benjy ducking and diving, keeping himself alive as long as possible. He connects the body shot, but he gets cleaned up himself.
Certainly does. Players falling left and right. Now Slayz, he's got that heatwave repulsor in his back pocket too. Finds himself Ninjestics. Moving on through, Oddball. Finally, someone has their mitts on them, rotating it around the scoreboard. And Madsy, he's got the sniper, he's got the overshield. Deano comes in, but the backsmash from Father Benjy's going to shut him down.
We've seen how these teams play Oddball objective before. It all comes down to getting those kill pressure mounting time and time again. You want to get the wipes. Make sure that you have enough space and time to load out big chunks. None of these teams here in the ANZ region are really about that grab the ball for a couple of seconds stuff. They want definitive time on that ball.
Wow, 1 more to play with. Not able to follow 1 up, and I mean, I'm not sure I can handle any more action with a sniper like that. Father Benjy going off. Beastn going up against Junior, backing him off. He gets taken down by BZIIRK. Always good to have your mates backing you up. Ninjestics rotating that ball, Bluey.
Fantastic stuff from the members of Mindfreak right now. They opt to rotate the ball as much as possible. Benjy getting a nice reversal there. 3 members, unfortunately, for Mindfreak do go down. Slayz has the back tower control. He gets his head taken off. Junior peeking around Brute Ramp right now. A decisive little challenge there, making the member of the Chiefs have to back away. Collapsing onto his teammates as he ducks down now into Vent. Following up on Deano, but Deano unfortunately gets taken out himself. Ninjestics running into A point right now as Junior trying to take on a kill between Ali, but he gets caught himself down near KotH.
Yeah, Mindfreak doing well. It's a very fragile lead, but it's there. You have to highlight it here. But now Chiefs with ball control and overshield control. Benjy sees that overshield player. A stick for Beastn. Double kill for him. He's heating up. What a monstrous player.
Beastn laying down those plasma grenades like trip mines, catching off Benjy. Right now, members of the Chiefs opting to hold the ball near bottom tower, trying to tick up as much time as possible. They have an incredible position here. So much at the forefront for these players. BZIIRK gets taken down. Beastn does as well. We are currently 2 for 2. Benjy looking to take on a 1v1 right now as Junior is also there to assist in the C point. Benjy with the melee, looking to take out Slayz as well, and he keeps his life.
Oh, Benjy, he just... How does he do it, Bluey? I just don't know. And now they're set up. Nice tower hold. Opts to throw the ball out. Takes down BZIIRK. Second player behind me. No, it's a team player. You need to watch out for that friendly fire. He's locked in, Bluey.
Benjy just too quick on that gun, shooting his teammate in the back. Unfortunately, he does get taken down there on C platform. Deano right now has that heat wave in hand. An incredibly strong power weapon on this map. A shot onto Madsy. Unfortunately, he does get taken out in that fight. 2 members of Mindfreak go down. Back C and Benjy looking for the reset.
Now, Mindfreak, they're down a couple of maps, but we've got to hear what their communication is like to see if they can get back into the series.
Right. Nice, guys. Guys, let's beat some intensity, yeah? Let's go.
Come on.
Wait, there's guys.
Two A plant weak.
Wait, live, yeah, I'm going to
Watch on me. 15 os, 15 os.
I spawned on us. They're spawning behind you, green guys. We need to go. We need to go.
They're green. Go rat tunnel. Just show me, guys.
There's gonna be 3 storage, I reckon.
Nice.
One oval, on oval, guys.
Absolute.
Nice,
Let's
absolute.
go. Angus is one shot oval.
Dude, he's one shot absolute.
One's in Haswell.
He went to skinny. He's on oval.
Play ball, Captain. Storage.
I killed us.
Absolute storage.
Nice,
Sorry.
bro.
Absolute A back A. Dino one shot. He's going house.
Nice, Dean.
The rest is Austin.
Where's Os? Down we door, Dino.
They got us. Dummy door.
Last guard.
Dummy door's one shot. Dummy door's one shot.
Dummy door's one.
One shot.
Where's he going? Os is on dummies. So absolute back B.
Forward.
He's got another guy back B. 2 guys back B. They're gonna show me. Wait, one shot concrete. Absolute concrete. He's gonna go top mid. Sandbags. One shot. Another Slayz as well.
Sandbags.
He's venting behind you. He's dude, there's 3 bottom middle. 3 bottom middle.
Get our kills here.
Start calling numbers more.
I've got one. Another one on ball weak.
I'm gonna flank Mud. They're probably gonna know though. Wait, tell me where you spawn. I saw him bottom mid.
Start being more objectively efficient.
I can flank Mud.
One's on me.
Can someone watch over me?
Sandbags, top shit, be careful.
Can't see sandbags. Nothing sandbags.
I can't push Mud.
Scored.
2 dummies, bro. One's one shot. Slayz.
Another one there.
The members of Mindfreak right now still sounding very composed. They are not out of the game yet. Junior with that heat wave picking up a double. 4 members of Chiefs go down in that exchange. They have ball control. They have tower control. It is time for Mindfreak to make the plays.
Making a lot of plays so far. Junior. Right. Heat wave. Down bottom mid. A lot of shields flashing, but doesn't get cleaned out. I think Chiefs are throwing grenades down there, but still not expecting Junior to be down there. Beastn doing what he can, but he's taken down. BZIIRK with the cleanup.
BZIIRK coming in for all the goodies. Unfortunately, he loses the 1v1 against Benjy, but Benjy does get clipped up straight away. Ninjestics right now, immediately on that ball reset. Heat wave in hand too, just looking to rotate the ball as quickly as possible away from the hands of the Chiefs.
Ninjestics with that heat wave whiffs the first shot, but gets taken down by a grenade. Now, BZIIRK, battle rifle shots, ringing true. His scoreline, 11 kills, 11 assists, 11 deaths. He just needs one more point on the objective, 11, 11, 11, 11.
Fantastic stuff right now from BZIIRK. A flank ensues. He picks himself up a double. Right now, Chiefs just looking to hold the ball for that little bit. 10 seconds left on this first round. All they need to do is keep denying that objective. 5 seconds remaining for this first round, and the Chiefs are going to lock Mindfreak out. Round 1 on Oddball.
I love that objective play of just running down the clock. Yes, it was very close, but they wanted to make sure that they had all 4 guns waiting for the Mindfreak players, and now into round 2 on board with Slayz.
The boys right now on the Chiefs roster, breaking immediately over Pillar's side, looking to flank the members of Mindfreak. Benjy gets taken down. Slayz with the double, taking down Junior as well. They're looking to position themselves over shield, just so they can get up on the health. They can create a tank player right here. The rotation back and forth. They're seeing the spawns come out from their own team members. They need to play this out in oval somewhere. Madsy still juggling the ball as quickly as he can, but we're seeing so many members of the Chiefs fall. Slayz takes out Benjy, gets a sniper in hand as well, challenging Deano for the 1v1. He's got 2 players on him. Can he hit a shot? Can he connect it? He does on Ninjestics.
And that was the 20th kill that Slayz has gotten so far this game. He's been the star slayer this entire event, showing up once again.
Once again, the Chiefs showing how dominant they are as a force. Benjy, the top slayer on the Mindfreak roster right now, 15 to Slayz 20. On board with Ninjestics right now, heat wave in hand, repulsing himself out, but Slayz picking himself up a double. Cluster luck it is for him as he throws those grenades down in Rat Tunnel, fishing out the members of Mindfreak.
Yeah, Deano goes down. Slayz just a little bit too good. Chiefs looking strong. Good setup with the oddball, but Junior comes in with a back smack. The double kill onto BZIIRK and the kill feed. Slayz now looking for him. Beastn holding on. Father Benjy with a heads-up repulsor play. Now shooting down on Ninjestics. Slayz still up, changing targets, putting things down, and it's Ninjestics, last man standing with that oddball.
The Mindfreak boys come out on top of that A Stronghold area objective. You can see right now Ninjestics ball in hand, just peeking out window. Overshield is up right now. Junior was gunning for it, but BZIIRK is the one who guns down two. The members of the Chiefs looking very strong right now. Mindfreak goes down 3, and Beastn is pushing up every angle possible with this overshield.
He's looking quite beautiful, Beastn, with that overshield now. Really solid opportunity to rack up a huge amount of points. They've got the lead, 30 points currently. Very good stronghold setup over with that oddball. Slayz with yet another double kill. The man cannot be stopped. And then Beastn at his flank, keeping things clear on his end.
3 down for Mindfreak, and the Chiefs are using every second to their advantage right now. Oddball score 52-11. These boys on the Chiefs are definitively shutting down the team that upset so many others. Right now, though, Mindfreak making plays for themselves, taking 3 members out from the Chiefs. Now it is ball time for Mindfreak. They need a setup here. They're opting to rotate back to tower. I believe one member of Mindfreak has sniper in hand as well. This gives them so much space, so much pressure, damage to work with. You can see Benjy in the background picks himself up a kill, but it doesn't matter when Madsy is picking himself up 3. Triple kill medal on the board. He might be able to secure the 4th. And he does. An unofficial overkill for Madsy.
Madsy with the plays. The Shark. Mindfreak are going to need a bigger boat when he's pulling off plays like that. The Chiefs looking to close things out. Mindfreak just holding on.
Mindfreak holding on just by their nails. Trying to recuperate as much as possible now as they spawn around a B-bend. Snipe in the hand of Slayz. Just trying to gather as much information as possible, hitting a body shot on Ninjestics. Beastn is there to clean it up. The barrier saving him from these grenades and sponging those bullets as he just makes a rotation down into Rat Tunnel to collapse onto Deano with the other members of the Chiefs.
Certainly are still on board with Slayz. He's pushing that 30 kill bomb. Monstrous from him so far, but it is an objective game. Mindfreak has plenty of time to get things going, and if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be Junior, the team captain of Mindfreak, rotating that ball.
Junior with a slither of overshield left and the oddball in hand, looking to just make a cheeky rotation. The Mindfreak roster right now maybe realizing that they should opt for a point in which they can play the ball as quickly as they fall under pressure. Too many times they have been holding down this A area, all fallen as a 4, and then given the Chiefs the setup. But right now might be the tide turner as 2 members of the Chiefs go down. Junior beautifully playing for his life here, shooting his shot down at Madsy, but Madsy able to recuperate his life as the members from Chiefs collapse around pillars. So much back and forth damage. Junior has been one-shot for the longest time, but the members of Mindfreak managed to save him.
The Chiefs, they're getting so dangerously close to closing out yet another game. Junior finding himself one. Oddball has been played. It's just spawned up bottom mid. Heatwaves in the hands of Junior, now moving through. Last chance for their grand final hopes. Junior under a lot of pressure. Multiple Chiefs players going in to take him down.
Mindfreak, though, successfully managing to rotate the ball, and they're just playing it safe around back tower. As soon as Slayz comes around here with the plasma pistol and pressure is felt on Ninjestics, the play will come out. A trade ensued as well. Slayz picking up the kill on Deano and getting himself the treat of the heat wave as well.
Now Beastn grabbing that ball, rotating it round. Slayz, things have quietened down a little bit, but Mindfreak, you haven't got time to be quiet. You need to get loud, you need to get rowdy, you need to push in because the Chiefs are poised to take yet another map. Slayz just deletes Deano. Only a few more points to go. Benjy doing what he can against BZIIRK, but he goes down. BZIIRK takes him down. It's all Chiefs. Only a few more points to go, and they're going to take it another map. But Mindfreak, and a very clutch stop there. They've now got the ball, but that fresh overshield in the hands of Slayz, Bluey.
Slayz is going to push up right now, heat wave in hand, OS as well. A nice bank shot double kill. The boys of Mindfreak looking just to play this ball. A last-ditch effort in order to hang on to the game. Slayz on a killing spree, showing his dominance. Madsy immediately on that ball. 1 second left, and he gets it. Another map for the Chiefs. It is a 3-0, ladies and gentlemen.
Wowee, that previous series, they dropped 2 maps and they said, nah, no more. 2's enough. All right, we can bleed, but we're not going down. Mindfreak in a bit of trouble. They're 1 map away from going home. and crowning the Chiefs as our HCS Melbourne champions.
The Chiefs right now looking absolutely nasty. This is a LAN team, ladies and gentlemen. Every match that they have put throughout their Halo Infinite history is all culminating onto this. We have spoken about this regional final here in ANZ for months on end, and this has been the event that every single member on the Chiefs roster has had their eye on, and they are proving it to us here today.
They certainly are, and the Chiefs were rather dominant that entire game, and that killing spree at the end by Slayz there. That was just some tricky stuff from him, using all the goodies. Benjy with a lovely no-scope there, and a couple of sticks from Beastn. Mate, they're all just going off.
The Chiefs right now, firing it off on all cylinders, and I will say it again, yes, we had Slayz being the big killer on the team of the Chiefs, but my God, BZIIRK, how many times did we see him take a 1v1 with such confidence, breaking ankles on the side of Mindfreak? None of them could top his BR.
No, they couldn't, and I feel like on the Chiefs roster, a lot of people forget about BZIIRK, but he can get hype and run with the best of them as well, and he's been saving the best till last.
Madsy, the noted team captain of the Chiefs as well, doing everything he can to propel his team onto the win. So many clutch plays in this oddball match. Mindfreak putting up a massive fight, putting as much pressure on the board as possible. But ultimately, you can only have that all fall by the wayside when Chiefs are running these games with the determination that they are.
It's a big ask from Mindfreak here. Not only do they need to pull off the reverse sweep, they're going to have to do it again in another best of 7. So, Chiefs sitting pretty up there, 3-0 currently, 1 map away from being crowned the champions.
King of the Hill on Recharge will be our next map and game type. Historically, throughout Halo Infinite and the Chiefs' time, they've had massive plays come out here. Very sneaky plays, sometimes even just opting to hold a single side of the map. Obviously, being King of the Hill, they're going to have to make a lot of rotations. But this is the Chiefs we're talking about. If they have every single map down on lock, every game on lock, I mean, they do. They practically wrote, you know, the game journal, the encyclopedia on how to run these maps in ANZ.
Well, we are right down at the pointy end. This could be our last game of DreamHack Melbourne. Chiefs 1 map away from taking down the championships. Mindfreak, this is your last chance. No more takes backs. It's either you turn up now or you go home.
Right now, Mindfreak are holding on to the skin of their teeth, hoping to keep their dreams alive here at the ANZ HCS Regional Finals. But look at the way Chiefs are firing off on all cylinders immediately from the break. 3 members of Mindfreak go down, and the hill will fall into the Chiefs' control.
Now, Beastn, we've seen a lot from him this entire tournament, and he's so close to taking out his first Halo LAN win. Remote detonation, no one on the receiving end of it. Mindfreak trying to make a push up. Beastn backed off, valuing his life. No players falling.
Such a smart play there from the members of Chiefs. Beastn was so critically one-shot and immediately doesn't decide to take the 1v1, decides to back down immediately. He sees so many players from Mindfreak flooding in from that single stack side of top mid, turning around, trying to take the battle onto Ninjestics, but Ninjestics too quick on the trigger, and he picks up to himself.
He does. Mindfreak responding strong. 4 dead for the Chiefs. This is the lifeline that Mindfreak has needed to get themselves on the board and back into this series, Bluey.
Right now, Mindfreak are going to need to play a hell of a macro game to get back in this series. Need to be firing off on all cylinders themselves, but it's a very hard task to ask when you are going up against the Chiefs in the manner that they are. Every time we are flicking to one of their player cams, they just seem to be so in sync and so in control with one another.
Mindfreak's mental game is just so strong. They're holding on. They're 3 maps down in the series on the precipice of going home. Junior now down bottom mid, holding things down. He falls.
Huge
Benjy.
stuff coming out from the members right now of the Chiefs roster. It is so solidly in their control right now. You can see the team shots every time they engage in battle. They are winning them. They are taking them decisively. Slayz just waiting on that camo, popping it instantly, but still retaining his footing in the hill. They are about a hair's away from getting this first point. Ninjestics trying to push in, but he gets forward.
It doesn't matter. You get nothing unless you take that hill. Winner takes all. And Chiefs, first one to put one onto the board. Junior now, tracking down Beastn. Few grenades, drop down. Slayz going in with the cleanup. Junior getting one. BZIIRK taking him out. Deano now, drop down.
I love what Mindfreak did there. Immediately, they knew they were on the back pedal off the spawn, so they just opted to rotate for the new hill spawn as quickly as possible. Look how much time they've managed to get on this second hill. Deano using that repulsor to full effect, trying to get as many nades away from him as possible. All members keeping themselves alive. Look at this hill time picking up. The Chiefs at no point could get on top of it. Deano firing off onto BZIIRK right now. 3 members of the Chiefs go down.
Mindfreak responding. Their tournament lives on the line. They've got themselves a hill to tie things up. They're down, but they're not out. Double kill for Deano and the killing spree and the remote detonation as well. Not able to connect though, Bluey.
Deano right now holding this hill position as well. Look at how much time this man is gathering. As long as he is in the hill, they have a solid defense. All other members of Mindfreak trying to spread out on these critical points of the map, watching every angle as possible so Chiefs cannot make a break in.
No, but look at this Chiefs push. It's coming for him. Mindfreak trying to hold down the fort, but Madsy was looking the wrong direction. And Deano, easy smack, back smack for him. And Father Benjy grabs a double kill. That's 4 dead for the Chiefs.
Deano still in this hill, capturing it near single-handedly and still putting 10 and 5 for himself on the board, just whisking away every member of the Chiefs possible.
And Mindfreak have taken the lead, but Slayz now with that camo invisibility cloak is on, and he finds himself Father Benjy, but he's shut down right away. Ninjestics alive, challenging, fresh clip into his BR, finding himself Madsy, trades things out.
Ninjestics right now getting onto that hill as quickly as possible, securing himself a couple of kills. Junior following up in the back line as well. He has that shock rifle in hand. If it's a long-range combat situation you want to be in, you do not want to be against Junior right now. Supplying that support. Look at Ninjestics in the background, picking off to himself. Once again, Mindfreak in control of this hill.
Yeah, that was 2 dead for the Chiefs there. Mindfreak locking things down. Now Junior, he gets 2 back smacks there, taken down. Beastn grabbing that montage maker now. Now they've got control of those blue pipes. Hill looking to put this one on the board. Turns around, Deano launching him back, but Beastn holding strong, able to take him down.
Beastn right now still in control of this shock rifle. He's using it with beautiful finesse, putting as much damage down on Mindfreak as you would expect from a man with the strongest shot of him. Looking for a melee, doesn't quite connect it, connects the second shot, but Junior with the bounce back headshot is the one coming out on top. Another member of the Chiefs goes for a swim. Benjy picking up Slayz, Ninjestics on Madsy. Madsy returns a trade out 2 for 2 on either side.
Yeah, Junior again with that shock rifle, finding himself BZIIRK. Now back into the hill, about halfway up. They're already 2 up. This next hill that could play so heavily into the momentum of that team. Another player goes into the drink. No lifeguards on recharge to save you from that water. Junior locking things down, rotating. Camouflage is about to pop too, Bluey.
Mindfreak are all over the Chiefs right now. They have their number dialed in. Junior switching back and forth between weapons, trying to balance himself out as BZIIRK slides in to try and grab that camo. Mindfreak capturing a 3rd hill down in blue pipes.
And look at that, Mindfreak. Their support is getting loud in Margaret Court Arena. They're up 3-1, but BZIIRK has something to say about it. He's got that camo, and here comes the Chiefs push.
Chiefs pushing in right now, but there's so much damage being put on them. BZIIRK unable to capitalize on that camo. Slayz gets taken down as well. 2 down for the members of Chiefs.
Ninjestics doing what he can. Beastn falls as well. 3 down for the Chiefs. Benjy He's been turning up all weekend long, turning up once again, 16-7. The man cannot be stopped.
Mindfreak really putting the pressure on Chiefs right now. As BZIIRK, a man who was so consistently popping off in the last couple of games that we saw, is now getting shut down time after time. Beastn is also trying everything he can to get in and face the members of Mindfreak, but he himself is also getting shut down. We have Chiefs in the element of control, positioned over here, elevator side, but it looks like the members of Mindfreak aren't bothered. They just want positioning, footing on the map, enough to make a coordinated four-man push. Deano right now has that repulsor to create space, takes out BZIIRK and playing his life as he has support from his teammates as well.
And that's 3 dead for the Chiefs once again. Mindfreak showing up. They know their tournament lives are on the line. It's now or never, and they're looking to take their first map, Bluey.
Mindfreak 1 hill away from being able to take their first map against the Chiefs, making the Invincible Giants bleed just that little bit more. Deano, once again, the Hill Guardian, the king of the hill himself, taking on a challenge with BZIIRK, forcing BZIIRK to drop down into pit. Ninjestics following up that kill, just a hair left on this. You can see Slayz rushing in as quickly as he can, but Ninjestics shooting in the back. Benjy on the forefront. Again, just a hair. Ninjestics, Reese the man following up, and they have a map under their wing.
Mindfreak responds, not going home just yet. The Chiefs, they drop another map. Mindfreak hyped up, bounce back perfectly, Bluey. They're not done yet.
Justin, there are signs of life in these boys yet. They are coming out of the gate swinging. Maybe they've been hearing our mutterings a little bit and they want to prove us wrong. They know themselves. They are prepared for land. They were here for the win. If they have to play and if they have to win 8 damn games of Halo in a row to reverse sweep this, they will here, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, we all know they love Halo, so as many games as they can get in as possible is what they want, except for the Chiefs. They don't want to play a lot more games. They only want to play one more, Bluey. But Mindfreak has something to say about that.
Are on the precipice of a win still. They only have one more map to collect for themselves before they send this tournament packing and reclaim the victory all for themselves. An insane game, and again, it's those signs of life we are seeing in this Mindfreak roster.
Something that Mindfreak was doing that game, Bluey, is they were consistently wiping out the Chiefs. They were concentrating. It's like, we've got 2. Where's the 3rd? 4th is over here. And it's like, okay, no ways. Get into the hill. They were making sure that they weren't going to get flanked. They weren't going to have one player make some sneaky play and derail what they wanted to do.
Deano, right there during that game, an absolute monster. How long was he just playing on the hill, racking up kill after kill again and again? It seemed like he just wasn't taking any damage whatsoever. And even when he did, when he had a couple of shots put into his back, his teammates would come flooding in for the support and the assists would ring out.
They certainly would. Now, Mindfreak, they've taken one map, but there's still a ways to go. To pull off the reverse sweep, it's a monumental task, but they've proven time and time again why they deserve to be on the main stage of Grand Finals at HCS DreamHack Melbourne, and we'll have to see how the rest of the series pans out and if they can do it. And the next game type, Slayer Aquarius.
Slayer Aquarius, the Slayer game type not falling in the favor of Mindfreak. In fact, the last time we saw a Slayer in this series, it was very much in the hands of the Chiefs. They were all control, constantly on the gas. There was no letting up on the Mindfreak roster. It is going to be a tough ask for the boys on Mindfreak to take control of this situation and take themselves and their glory back from the hands of the Chiefs.
It's a really good start from the Mindfreak roster, but the Chiefs, they are still one map away from taking it all, Bluey. That trophy, they see it sitting there teasing. They yearn for it. They want it. It's their precious. They want it. They want to lift it up with the fireworks, launching into this next map, and Ninjestics
straight off the bat, pushing through car side, looking for as many players as possible, but it looks like the Chiefs pushing through mid, top P as well. Benjy and Beastn meet each other. Benjy is the one who comes out on top. Madsy takes out Junior though, as Slayz takes out Benjy on the opposite end. So many kills already trading out back and forth, and unfortunately, the camo is already gone.
Madsy, a back smack just fell into his lap there. Critical kill, taking out that camo player. Now Deano performed well the previous game. Things have slowed down considerably. No one wanting to give an inch to the other team. Ninjestics in a little bit of trouble. Both teams responding. 2 dead for Mindfreak. Deano finding himself another one.
5 for 5. We are seeing kills just being traded back and forth. This is a Slayer, and Slayz is the man who's putting numbers on the board right now. He grabs himself a double kill, inching the Chiefs 2 kills forward in this match.
Yeah, Slayz. Side kick on his left hip. Ready to go. Fresh clip in the mag. Junior gets the trade. 1 kill the difference.
Good stuff from the Chiefs boys. Once again, they're looking very composed. I'm looking at their player cams, trying to pay attention to their facial expressions as well. And none of them look like they're frowning or sour. They look like the morale is high. You can see the comms, how fast-paced they are right now. Benjy, on the other hand of Mindfreak, looking very in control as well. A stoic player in his own right, grabbing himself a kill. Junior picks up one as well. A ping comes out from Ninjestics, informing his team of where Beastn is. They all collapse onto him. 11-11, series once again, all tied up.
Now, Father Benjy, he has been the top fragger for Mindfreak the entire weekend. Can he do it again one last time to take this map? That camo going into his hands. He's going to go quiet. He's going to be tiptoeing around the map.
Benjy right now in possession of the power-up that is located on Aquarius. That is the camouflage, getting shots on the Madsy. Good team shots there from him. Secure themselves another kill. Mindfreak currently up 2. Benjy has all the room in the world to rotate around this map as much as possible as he goes unseen, and his teammates there to assist him in every manner available.
Now, look at this flank killing spree for Benjy. Once again, still got some camo. Double kill, not done yet. Triple down. Will he get it? No, he gets shut down, but Father Benjy still showing up.
A killjoy for Beastn, well earned as he shuts down the absolute demon that is Benjy. Right now, the Chiefs feeling a little out of control than they previously were. 4 kills up on the board. Mindfreak is above it all right now as that score is looking out. It's ticking up more and more.
Mindfreak, 5-kill game currently. Junior with that heat wave finds himself 1. Going for the second. Slayz running for his dear life, but Father Benjy's right there to get the cleanup. They've bloated that lead out to 6, make that 7 kills in the favor of Mindfreak.
Benjy right now playing janitor role on the Mindfreak roster, and you love to see it, and I'm sure the boys on Mindfreak do as well. The positioning, the angles that Benjy holds down. He's one of the best players in ANZ for this reason, ladies and gentlemen.
Junior working with Benjy in utility, finding himself 1. Madsy somehow getting a trade. Now with BZIIRK, hot. 6 kills the difference, but not letting that get to their heads. They're the coolest cucumbers you've ever seen in the arena. Slayz pushing up, Ninjestics running for his dear life. And BZIIRK, he's just such an anchor for his team, isn't he? He just backs up every player on his squad. He's always there putting in shots.
An anchor he is, but unfortunately for BZIIRK, he is currently only holding 1 kill to his name, 7 assists in his bag as well, but he's starting to feel the pressure from the other members of the Mindfreak roster as they collapse in on him. The score currently 31-24 in favor of Mindfreak.
Yeah, in favor of Mindfreak. Something else that's going in their favor is the power weapons and the power-ups. Benjy now with that heat wave, and he's got a thrust in his equipment panel too. Looking for 1. BZIIRK deleted off the map by Ninjestics there. Moving on through, and that scoreline's starting to look a bit scary if you're sitting on the red side of the arena.
Chiefs right now need to get the control that they previously held in the Slayer game that we witnessed before. Definitely not the Chiefs that we're used to seeing. A landmine goes out for Benjy in that plasma grenade. Unfortunately, very little damage connected on board with Slayz right now as he collapses down. A beautiful heat wave shot, disintegrating the member of Mindfreak. Another one right in his face, but Ninjestics with the weave!
No, that thrust was pure perfection. Able to get the outplay on Slayz. Now Beastn is under so much pressure with all those grenades flying in. Deano grabbing one in the kill feed just there. Now, swiping over to Deano. Hot tournament. 3 dead for the Chiefs. As I highlighted before, Mindfreak, they seem to have a knack for making sure they clear out all the players, Bluey.
Mindfreak right now in absolute control of this Slayer Aquarius game. Even if they are opting for trades right now, they are going to come out on top. 39-30 in favor of Mindfreak. 3 members of the Chiefs rotating car side now, but Deano has their number dialed in. He makes a rotation himself over into yellow util, but he comes face to face with 2 players of the Chiefs.
Now, Mindfreak, they have got a lead. It's 8 kills, but there is still time for the Chiefs. And BZIIRK with the back smack on Father Benjy. That's a pretty hard back rub.
Absolute spine breaker coming out from BZIIRK there. This man does not want to go out without swinging arms. 40-33 right now. Mindfreak ticking up kill after kill as Junior goes contested but sweeps around with that heat wave, copping himself a nice reversal.
I mean, Mindfreak, that lead has just blown out to 10 kills. They're only 6 kills away from taking yet another map. They have 1 map away from the Chiefs taking this thing out, but Mindfreak are responding, looking so strong, unwavering aggression. 5 kills to go.
5 kills from remaining in order for Mindfreak to start to really turn the tables of this series. Right now, Benjy taking on BZIIRK. He has the assistance, gets blinked in the background, and exchanged. 4 members of Chiefs go down. 1 kill remaining for Mindfreak. Ninjestics already reading the spawns, collapsing over top B side, but there's too many members of the Chiefs there. BZIIRK in the background taking out Benjy, but Ninjestics and Deano have their numbers dialed in as they collapse with a pinch. The rotation coming out strong. All they need to do right now is trade a kill. Ninjestics gets 1 and another map to Mindfreak.
Mindfreak, here they come, Bluey! Their backs up against the wall, but they're just leveraging themselves off it, pushing off, and they grab themselves another map. Reverse sweep. They're manifesting, Bluey.
Mindfreak right now coming in incredibly heavy, putting all the pressure on Chiefs to perform as quickly as possible. Right now, Chiefs looking a little shaky as control needs to be regained from the ANZ Titans.
Certainly do. And the Chiefs, first time we've seen them shaken. Yes, they've dropped a couple of maps, but they've still looked confident. They didn't look like they were losers just yet, but looking over there, panic may be setting in just a little bit. It's a feeling in the pit of their stomachs. They still want to win this tournament, but Mindfreak, it's just this gnawing feeling that they're coming for him.
Benjy right in that Slayer game, dropping a 12.3 KD, 59% accuracy, 4.6k damage. By far and wide, the best player in that lobby, absolutely smashing the heads in of the Chiefs. He was an unrelenting force, a tornado just whipping around the map.
I'm so used to seeing that don't argue Spartan pose with his skin there on Father Benjy, because he top frags in every game for Mindfreak, and then when they take it, we always highlight him. He's just a monster.
Absolute monster indeed, a demon if you will. Been performing so well throughout this entire weekend, just taking map after map against all these teams and constantly being top fragging on the board and providing so much damage for his team to be able to work off. Incredible stuff for Mindfreak, and Mindfreak right now on the precipice of just tying everything up.
I mean, are we really going to go to a Game 7 already, Bluey? They're putting on a show. Grand final situation in the biggest LAN in ANZ Halo history, and we're so close to that reverse sweep.
How quickly everything seems to be falling out of control in the Chiefs, and it's incredibly surprising considering how strong Chiefs were looking straight out the gate. 3 maps back to back to back were all in their favor, and they were crushing Mindfreak at every turn.
And we're in our final series. Well, potentially second final series if Mindfreak has anything to say about it.
We are going into CTF on Catalyst, Panda's favorite map and game mode. Shout outs to him.
Hey, listen,
still
if you want to
over
jump
on
into
the
matchmaking, I think we've got some time.
No, Justin.
Get me a controller.
I'm not really feeling the energy for that right now. Unfortunately, these boys are the ones who are going to be playing. And we've seen both of these teams actually take this map and game mode already. And both of them have been either complete blowouts or, in Mindfreak's case, pretty close-knit. What are we looking for here? What kind of plays do you expect to see, especially off the break? Because when it comes to Catalyst, rotations are all important, and where you first take your setup is an entire momentum shifter.
Now, I am looking towards the Chiefs because that aggression, that confidence, the team chemistry that's going on from the Mindfreak roster to make sure that they don't get knocked out. The pressure is definitely getting to the Chiefs. We've seen they've been ice cold all tournament long, but they are still only one map away from taking away the #1 spot at HCS DreamHack, and we're starting things off with BZIIRK.
BZIIRK right now opting to just immediately push out top mid bridge, getting a nice couple of shots onto Deano as he rotates around quickly as possible. His teammates on the Chiefs have got his back though as they fell 2 members on the Mindfreak roster.
BZIIRK falling, now on board with Slayz. Can he put up big numbers again? One last time for his squad. Beastn with that overshield, lovely placed grenade. Multiple BRs backing off that overshield though. Ninjestics grabbing himself 1 pick.
Oh.
And that flag, it's on the move. The Chiefs already have one going, Bluey.
Beastn with the quick turnaround, deciding that he doesn't want anything to do with the members of Mindfreak, and he wants everything to do just with running this flag as fast as possible. He's going completely near uncontested right now as he slides in, and the first flag near minutes into the game goes to the Chiefs.
It certainly does. Now aboard with Madsy the Shark. Shields flashing, ready for more blood. Ninjestics now. He's had a stellar tournament, but time to show up one last time. Finds himself one, puts him some shots into Beastn, rotating through. Finds himself BZIIRK, gets shut down. Ali Duran, the hype man from the Chiefs.
Oh!
But Junior with the triple kill, shutting things down. Slayz backing off, not wanting to award the overkill.
Junior's triple there, wiping out 3 members of the Chiefs. So much space to work with, but the immediate collapse and shutdown rings out from all the Chiefs players. They do not want a flag to be touched at all. They are playing so defensively right now. Them being 1 up puts them in such a solid position.
Certainly does. And BZIIRK, just moments of calculating. He was just getting the code, the 1s and 0s through his head, trying to decide how he wanted to play it, and he decided it's time to run the flag. Doing well. Mindfreak trying their best to try and stop it. Junior responds with a lovely kill. And look at that, double stacking that flag. It's going back home. Mindfreak not allowing them to get a second.
Flag returned in the blink of an eye, dashing the hopes of that flag from the Chiefs' eyes. 3 members of Mindfreak all huddled around each other, but they lose one as Deano goes down. Ivy's side still being contested. Junior with the wraparound. Sees 2 members of the Chiefs. No grenades in hand, but he does have the repulsor as he smashes BZIIRK into the wall, hoping to get a follow-up from the spawners on his team. But members of Mindfreak are going down one after another. Junior does not have the support, and he just needs to keep alive for as long as possible.
Yeah, and there's one thing that Junior does, makes himself such a hard kill. Staying alive at all times. 3 dead for the Chiefs there. Last one alive, Slayz. Here's Mindfreak clearing out that base. Moving on through. Repulsor play onto Madsy to back him off. Junior engaging multiple players, opting to back off. And he's got some help. Return to sender with that grenade. Saving some of his shields. Junior is 6 and 4. Doing very well. adds another one to the stat line. Madsy behind him, will he get the double kill? No, he won't, Bluey.
Junior right there playing his life for so long, being such a pest, a menace on the shoes of Chiefs. They had to swat him off as quickly as possible, but he didn't go down without a fight, putting so much damage out on the map. 2 members of the Chiefs go down as a push from Mindfreak. Rins in, Ninjestics looking to at least touch that flag, pull it out of that pole position, but he's got 3 members of Chiefs to answer for in an attempt to shut him down.
Mindfreak a little bit disconnected so far. I mean, Deano came with the backup, but just a little bit too slow. Beastn with the trade. 3 dead for Mindfreak. The Chiefs looking very strong. BZIIRK's on the overshield. He'll snap that one up, and now the push is coming.
BZIIRK and Slayz immediately on the overshield. Slayz just had the overwatch there to ensure that BZIIRK could get that OS back out with it completely, but melting plasma rifle shots from Junior make sure that that overshield is not going to do any damage onto Mindfreak.
What a collapse by Mindfreak there. BZIIRK full overshield. They wipe it out and they get 3 dead. The team coordination just off the charts. Now with Father Benjy uncharacteristically going negative so far, but I'm sure he's about to turn it up.
Right now, Mindfreak looking to push this flag as quickly as possible, or at least return theirs. He has the contest right now, looking to grab his own. Pushes it a little bit forward, but Slayz and BZIIRK both on the return. You can see Ninjestics in the background. On their side, Ivy trying to push up right now, but Beastn proving too powerful for him as Ninjestics falls.
He does. Now with Slayz. Battle shot, rifle shots. Ring across the map. Shooting down Ivy. Up top mid, look at the confidence in him. Hanging around on the top bridge. Daring people to challenge him. Looking for Ninjestics. He's caught out. Takes him down. Easy crispy shots for a man like Slayz.
Fantastic stuff from Slayz there. BR so steady. We're so used to seeing it from this man. Benjy right now pushing in. A repulsor sends BZIIRK back. Can he pick up this kill? He connects shots with BZIIRK's head, laying him down flat. 2 more members there. Benjy, unfortunately, losing his life. Their side, Ivy.
Hanging around in the greenery. The shark doesn't like plants. He likes the ocean. He likes room to move around. Now with Ninjestics, 11-4, looking to get a flag moving.
Look at the score to Madsy's name. 13 kills, 9 deaths. He is going huge, but not huge enough to stop the mighty power of the fists of Ninjestics. He grabs flag, starts to make a run, once again opting for Ivy side. He's looking for the assistance of that vertical position from his team. A 4-shot rings out from Slayz. Perfect medal to his name, and Madsy in the backline assists with the flag return.
Slayz, he just took up position, slammed his battle rifle into the ground like it was a turret. Didn't miss a single shot. Double kill and a triple kill, and a killing spree for Slayz, racking up those kills, and look at that. Now they've got a flag moving.
Right now, the members of Mindfreak spawning over on the skewer side, running up skewer platform, trying to get those shots in as possible to shut down that flag run. But Slayz has their number on dial. Going to be making for a flank here as he pushes up their commando hall.
No.
Shots onto Deano. 1 down, 2 down low. Ninjestics trying to grapple forward, but a double kill for Slayz. And Madsy with another flag cap. 2-0 to the Chiefs.
That flank by Slayz. What a play. He just came up right behind the Mindfreak roster and picked them apart, and that flag just went straight in. The Chiefs, they're 2 up. They're on the verge of taking out this entire tournament, Bluey. Mindfreak struggling a little bit. They're trailing.
A mere 4 minutes away from potentially crowning the new heroes of ANZ. Junior, unfortunately, fumbling that flag does not do much for the case of Mindfreak. Right now, they are up 1. They have another rotation, Ivy, but Junior immediately turning around, and he takes a 4-shot from Beastn.
Beastn not missing. That flag is out, taking his time to make sure he gets the kills before he goes in for the return. He's got some backup there. That flag's going back home. Full reset.
Full reset from the members of the Chiefs right now. Beastn still playing his life. over on Ivy. Eyes on the prize, and that prize is Overshield right now as 3 members of Mindfreak go down. They're hunting for Benjy to ensure that 4 go down so they have enough room to play with right now. Slayz, grapple hook in hand. He has Overshield, challenging Ninjestics and takes him out as well. A collapse about to come in from the Chiefs, but it is all even up right now. 3 members of Mindfreak go down in the blink of an eye.
Now, still with Slayz. Killing spree. Yet another one for him. His big chest is just full of medals this series, Bluey. And now Ninjestics not wanting to go home just yet. Moving on through. Running across top mid. Straight across the bridge. Down the red main ramp. Finds himself Slayz. Unfortunately going down. Back on the Slayz POV. He's already racked up 20 kills. Make that 21. He's just a wrecking ball on this server.
3 minutes left on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. A potential victor right before your very eyes in the Chiefs as they continue to shut down every member of Mindfreak that comes their way. A collapse onto Benjy. You can see the disappointment in his face. He tried to fight for his life and fight for his teams as much as he could. Mindfreak right now just defending their flag. But Beastn onto Ninjestics. A tie, but 4 members of Mindfreak for a brief moment go down, and the Chiefs grab another flag.
This is danger zone for Mindfreak. BZIIRK with the flag, juggling across. Here he goes, Circus Soleil. The Chiefs, they're poised. This next flag goes in. Mindfreak is in a lot of trouble. There are no more lifelines left. Chiefs take this one. They take out the entire tournament.
Mindfreak right now collapsing from Commando Hall in order to try and stop BZIIRK make this run. Right now sprinting over to Ivy's side to get the support of his teammates. He looks over, notices the overshield is there, but he spots Junior as well. Killing spree for him as he repulses up, getting some air time to keep himself alive as much as possible. Junior and Deano go down on the side of Mindfreak, and we have Slayz in the collapse with Madsy. Ninjestics playing for his life. One more member of Mindfreak go down, and the members of the Chiefs return that flag and grab another one.
Now, there's a minute 30 left on the clock. The Chiefs are running their 3rd flag. This could be the final flag of the map. Mindfreak, they're not going to be able to stop it. The Chiefs, they go 3 up. There's a minute 20 seconds. I don't think Mindfreak's going to be able to do it, Bluey.
Chiefs completely uncontested on nearly all of these flags. Only a little bit more than 60 seconds on the clock remain for Mindfreak to be able to tie this one up. A very, very unfortunate and difficult task, but Ninjestics right now not losing hope, not giving up, running that flag over mid, and Benjy caught out on his own. Slayz doesn't care. The disrespect coming in. The Chiefs know that they have this in the bag.
3-1, 45 seconds. It looks like we're about to crown ANZ DreamHack Melbourne champions. And Slayz looking to pad that stat line even more. The Chiefs going through. Benjy taken out. 30 seconds to go. It's just going to be 30 seconds of victory lap for the Chiefs.
30 seconds left to go, but the boys on Mindfreak haven't given up. As you can see, Junior making a push right now with another member of his team in order to hold on to any hope that they might have in trying to secure this series and reverse sweep on the Chiefs. We are coming down to the final moments, ladies and gentlemen. 10 seconds left. All Chiefs are going to do is play as passively as possible. 5 seconds remain, and a smack might as well seal the deal. Chiefs have it! Your ANZ HCS Regional Champions! The Chiefs reign in, regain their crown, and take the prize home!
The Chiefs, your ANZ DreamHack Melbourne champions. Fireworks in Margaret Court Arena. They go and take everything. Winner takes all. Mindfreak goes down, and the champions walking across the stage. Handshakes, sportsmanship, unmatched.
Month after month going into this LAN, we and many others were looking at the Chiefs with question marks above our heads. They were losing scrims, they were losing Pro Series, dropping map after map, but they are a LAN team, ladies and gentlemen. They don't care about online. It doesn't matter to them. They are absolutely incredible. A victory speech in tow. Nat, take it away with the Chiefs.
Oh my goodness, boys. I cannot even imagine what you are thinking right now. But Mads, is this the best roster, the best form of Chiefs so far this year?
Oh, hands down, of course. No one's going to beat us, ever.
Now, you guys underperformed a little bit in the past at Kansas, so what are you expecting for Orlando with this new lineup?
I mean, this is a great win, but we just got to keep working, you know, focus on overseas. That's our main goal. You know, ANZ's not much, but we just need to focus on NA. That's our main goal.
Now, Slayz, you've avoided me all weekend. You didn't want to do the interview, but now you've got the win. You've got to be feeling good. And how are you standing out so well and being so consistent across this whole weekend in every game?
The way we play, these boys just allow to let me play how I want, and these boys just let me do my thing.
Well, it seems like you have a great team around you, but Beastn, on the other side, you've tasted victory in the past, but in a different title before on LAN. So now you get a second FPS under your belt. How does that feel? How is it different? Is it any different?
Unbelievable. Best feeling in the world. I love it.
And BZIIRK, oh my goodness, you too. You guys are distracting me here. But how are you keeping your cool, right? Because you have performed time and time again, but there's been some words in the past about you being a bit of a weaker link in a roster. So how are you keeping your cool? How are you helping Chiefs? What's your key to success?
I mean, I've always been doubted, but to be honest, I haven't been the best on this game compared to H5, but I've always said, wait till Melbourne, and I showed up. So I think everyone forgot who we are as well. By the way, no one ever doubt my teammates, Slayz, Madsy, and Beastn, our coach. Never fucking doubt us. I'm the best teammates in the game, and that's it. We're fucking champions, baby.
That's right, you guys are the ANZ HCS Regional Finals champions. Let's hear it up for the Chiefs.
The Chiefs are going into HCS Orlando as our #1 seed team from ANZ. Absolutely undefeated through the entirety of this weekend. We came into this not understanding exactly what kind of Chiefs we were going to get. They came to the stage matches and they wanted to make a statement. They wanted to prove us wrong here on the desk, and they did that in spades, only dropping a grand total of 4 maps the entirety of this event. These guys are absolutely indomitable and deserve to be the #1 here in ANZ. Momo, what can we say else about this Chiefs roster? These guys came into it losing Barcode, and now they've decided to change all that, get their own storylines, and going into HCS Orlando, they're looking best that they ever have.